I choose
It's
joy.
gonna be a pretty day for me. I throw my hands up in the air, I'm free. It's only time, I know my wounds gon' heal. I look around, I know that God is real. It's gonna be a pretty day for me. I throw my hands up in the air, I'm free.
What is up, y'all? We are starting this video off with a self-care day. I took myself out to breakfast to Uptown Yoke, and I love me some shrimp and grits. Theirs are actually banging, as you can see. This sheet of ice almost took me out, bro. It almost took me out. All freaking vegetables. That's what I got. Okay, so I real life got my veggies this grocery trip. I'm really gonna try this eating healthy and prepping and doing things the right way. Thank you, Jesus. Okay, y'all. So today so far has really been a good day, a good self-care day type thing. Really just clearing my mind and getting refocused and just coming back to myself. You know what I mean? Like, I can't believe that whenever I go through like a breakup or like having to let somebody go, I genuinely take so long to get through the like hurt of it and the emotions of it. And it puts me down. Like, and I think I already talked about it previously that I'm already going to put in the video, but, I'm good. I'm getting better. I'm getting back to where I need to be. And I'm realizing that like I'm be so attached to certain people, but in reality, that's never been what God had for me. Like, I see that when I sit and take that quiet time to myself or like reflect or realize like the trajectory of where I'm going, that like certain people aren't going to come with me. Like certain people are not going to be there with me. And that's not even just on a romantic level, but like friends too, or just people too, things too, jobs too. But yeah, like where I'm going, I gotta be okay with letting go of things that aren't gonna be in alignment with that. And I'm working on understanding and purging like the things that are really holding me back. Like, I really didn't recognize how much the drinking thing was kind of like a blind spot for me, because I always knew, yes, I wasn't supposed to be drinking all crazy. I'd be like, oh, I'm not going to get drunk. And I'm like, oh, I don't drink hard liquor. I just drink beer or wine. You know what I'm saying? But then when doing those things, I still end up getting lit. I still end up getting over the limit that I should be, where I feel like, you know, when you drink, you have like that normal, like, oh, I feel it, I'm good. And then you get to the point where you feel like, oh, I'm overly good. Like I'm drunk. And I don't like saying drunk, because I be saying and thinking that like, no, I'm not drunk. Like, no, that's not what it is. I'm just tipsy. Yeah. No, babe, you went over the limit. And I recognize now, and God's kind of like opened my eyes to the fact that like, being that you don't have control, and one of the fruits of the Spirit is having self-control, you don't have control when you drink. So you shouldn't drink. It just got to a place now where I'm realizing that I just can't do it at all. I just can't do it at all. And I have been to this place before where I recognize that I can't drink. And I just think that I go on a fast, or I'll go on a like time frame without it. And then I'll be like, okay, well now I can take 1 glass, or I can take 2 glasses, and that will be my cutoff. But then it always somehow, just like with weed, when I was smoking, I'd be like, oh, I can hit it 1 time, or I can have just a shotgun, and I'm not going to be brought back into it. But in reality, that's not how it works. Those 2 things in my life, it has a hold over me. And like when I do just a little bit of it, I want to do a lot of it. You get what I'm saying? And I thought I had control over the drinking. I thought I did by just monitoring, like doing just beer or whatever, or doing just wine or whatever. But I realized that like, no, it takes me out of my spiritual high energy, and it puts me in a drained state. And I don't like that. And especially now that I've been so much more like locked in with God and recognizing like who he is, his character, who we are as a people. Like reading the Old Testament, I've learned so much. Like I'm gaining so much wisdom. And as I learn more, I recognize that like there's things that I really shouldn't be involved in. Like, and that's really the only main thing is the drinking is the last thing I feel like I keep kind of looking over when I'm trying to live righteously with God. And in every other aspect of my life, I've been releasing, letting go, removing. But then it comes to that, and I be thinking, oh, it's no big deal, or I be thinking, oh, it doesn't really have hold over me. But I realize now it does. It did, and it has to stop because I'm tired of being a hypocrite Christian. I'm tired of acting like or wanting to be this, righteous person or following God and surrendering my life to God, but then yet there's still things that I'm doing that are not in alignment with what he said we should be doing. That's not in alignment. I don't want to never confuse nobody and make them think that it's okay to get drunk and then still say you know God. I love God, I do. And I'm learning him and I do know him. And that is exactly why I don't want to do that anymore. That's the exact reason why I'm at a place now where I'm like, I don't even want to do that. That's actually hindering my connection with him. That's getting in the way of my intimacy with him. That's getting in the way of my growth. That's getting in the way of my spirit being the forefront of my life. Like, it's just like, as you get closer to God, as you learn yourself. And I learned that that's not something that needs to be a part of me anymore. And I want to be honest with the people. I want to be honest with anyone watching, honest with anyone who's on this journey to the kingdom like I am. It's like none of us are perfect. That's why Jesus died for us. But we also have to understand that you do got to lay it down and surrender. You do got to make sacrifices. You do got to give your life back to God and let him guide you in the right direction. And when he does guide you, listen. When he does guide you, listen. Because when I tell you, when it comes back to that man, God been told me to let him go about months ago. Like, what? Months ago, bro. I didn't listen though, because I thought, well, maybe because this and maybe I could help, or maybe I've always been somebody who wants to build a man. Not build a man, but like always want to make somebody better or help somebody get to where they need to go. And at the end of the day, that's not my job. I can be there to show you light and give you encouragement. But in the reality of it is, it's God that's going to save them. It's God that's going to push them to the next level. It's not me. So I got to let that go. Pray for them and keep it pushing. Anybody who's holding on to somebody that ain't for you or ain't in alignment with you, let them go. Because you don't need to be held back in this season right now. And anything that you're doing, any habits that you may have, anything that made you feel like, oh, well, it's teetering between holy and unholy, let it go. Because if you can't confidently say that it's holy and righteous and it's of the will of God, let it go. That means it's not meant for you. So I'm letting it go. And I'm going to talk about the journey of not drinking. It's hard to think that, and I think that's what I psych myself out with thinking is that, well, what if I want to go to a nice dinner and I want a glass of wine, or what if I want to just get a little champagne or something like, I psych myself out. Girl, you don't need none of that. Get a mocktail. It's not that serious. Like, but yeah, y'all, day one, let's start the countdown with no drinking. Day one, sober all the way around. Because I've been thinking that just because I gave up smoking, that means that I'm good. Like, God, is proud of me, which he is, I'm sure. But, like, that wasn't the only thing. And I swore that was the only thing holding me back from being my full self that he wants me to be. But it was really the drinking, too. I'm going to lay it down. Y'all, I'm irritated. I'm irritated because I caught myself trying to go to the skating rink tonight, do something different that I haven't done in a while, just to have some fun and just get a release. Anytime I go skating, like, I get a release and it's like really fun, right? I get there, it's a 30-minute drive for one. It's not around the corner. I get there and there's no parking spots at all, not one single spot. Packed daddy. I drove around 3 times hoping somebody will come out. And by the time I decided, you know what, I'm going home because I'm not doing this. And if there is that many people in there, that means there's no room on the floor anyway, or there's going to be way too many people, and I haven't skated in a while. What if I fall? I don't want to look dumb. So I just got mad and I just left. But it's crazy because I literally have been in worship ever since I started cleaning the house and putting my groceries away. So I almost feel like it happened for a reason. Like, and I kept feeling like I wanted to go, but then it was like, I don't really need to go. I can probably go another time, but I just had anxiety about going, low key. But as I was in worship, like driving there and everything, I'm like, maybe I just need to sit in this and prepare for church tomorrow because it's late anyway. So I might as well just go home and go to bed. But I'm reading my Bible right now, and then after that, I'm going to sleep. Hey y'all, so today it's my friend's birthday and we are going to the spa, and I'm excited. I really honestly have never actually been to a spa before, but I'm sitting here about to get ready to leave and I don't know how I feel about my perm rod set. Like, I don't know, this is my first time ever doing it, and I think it's not bad. It's just I don't know, I'm not in love with it. I thought it was going to turn out differently, or I maybe thought my hair was going to stretch longer because my hair is longer in general, versus like the people that I saw online. But I don't know. I don't freaking know. But we're not going to let that stop me. We're going to have a great day today. We're going to the spa, going out to eat, and just having a good time, honestly. But yeah, I'm going to take you guys. It's called Bathhouse in Charlotte. Or I think it's Sunday Hot Springs. It's also called, I think. I'm pretty sure. But yes, I'm going to show y'all what it's giving. And I just want to relax today because honestly, it's been a tough part of the beginning of the month. So I'm ready to just decompress, relax, and let's go. Okay, so the spa was so cute, and I found that this little thing was so adorable. They had a little swimsuit dryer, and I'm like, does this joint really work? Like, it's really gonna dry my swimsuit? Yes, I put that in there, you just like hold it down or whatever, and it literally comes out dry. I was like, oh my gosh, that is so neat. I ain't never been nowhere. This was exciting to me. So after this, though, we went to our favorite place, which is Ink and Ivy. And then for dinner, we went to Para. It was so cutesy. Oh, my gosh. I love the vibe there. I only got a salad because I was still full from lunch, but the vibes are elite there. I'm not going to lie. We love a shrimp and grits. It's a brand new day. And oh, my gosh, by the looks, you can tell that my perm rod set got trashed at the spa yesterday, but that's okay. It sweated out between the sauna and the steam room. It never had a chance, to be honest. But I am at the park today because I want to just get some fresh air, relax. And I got some coffee, got my latte. I think I want to start doing a series on coffee shops, different coffee shops, and like tasting what their coffees taste like, because I just really like espresso and I like coffee, and I think that would be cute, right? And there's a lot of cute coffee shops out here. Why did I go on a whole mission? Didn't even find it. But I did find this little place. It was in the Cut, in an area I've never been to. Charlotte really has so many places. And it's crazy because I haven't been to so many places. And I think that I've seen it all, and I really have not. But yeah, I'm ready to enjoy my day and just be relaxed. In Jesus' name. Okay, so I'm back home. It's been quite a long day, honestly, like from going out this morning to get breakfast and then going to the park, shopping with my friend, and then doing a little bit of DoorDash. I'm low-key pretty tired, but I probably might go back out and do some more DoorDashing. But I had to stop home first because I felt my flesh fighting me as I was out just now, like this urge to want to just have drinks and get lit again and go out somewhere that I don't need to be. And I had to come home and realize that like I need to get in my word. I need to read my Bible. I also had an urge to want to talk to somebody, like a guy. So I'm like, okay, let me download BLK and let me swipe and talk to somebody just to get some attention for the moment. But then I'm like, no, I don't want to do that either, because I'm going through the separation with that man I was talking to. And a lot of the times whenever I go through a separation with a guy, I'm quick to go on BLK and just have entertainment for the time being to get over that man, or go outside so I can talk to men, or just forget about the situation, or make me feel better about myself, or make me feel good inside because someone's hitting on me, or somebody's entertaining me, or whatever the case is. And it's like, on this road with God and on this journey of really going to the Spirit, like being led by the Spirit, and really turning to God when I'm struggling, and turning to God when I need help, or when I'm trying to get over something, I need to start, I just need to change my ways. Like, I've done it all before. Like, I've tried that already. You know what I mean? After you go through a breakup or a separation with a man, I've already went down that route of, oh, let me hop on BLK and get entertainment. And then I'm back in the same cycle. Another man who's not right for me, or I get tempted and do something I don't want to do, or I'm in an environment I don't need to be in because I want to go out, or I want to party, or whatever the case is. And it doesn't lead me anywhere. I'm going nowhere fast doing that cycle. Like, I've tried it my way before. Like, and then with just having the urge to want to drink, it's just like, oh, that's just me because I feel like, oh, I'm not doing enough, or I just feel like I have all this extra time on my hands because I'm off these couple of days, and it's like, oh, I don't have work tomorrow, so why not get a drink, or why not get lit, or whatever the case is, and get cute and dressed up. But it's like, I love getting cute. I love dressing up and going to nice places. That's my thing. That's my thing regardless. But now that I know that God doesn't want me to be drinking anymore, it's a hard pill to swallow, to know that I'll be going out, and not going out to those places that I was in. I'm definitely gonna be in different environments and different like areas, you know what I'm saying, when I do decide to want to go out. Like today, I found a coffee shop that was so cute. I found different areas that are very nice to go sit and read a book at, or to just go sit and meditate in. And I just feel like that's kind of like the vibe that God wants me on. That's what God, the energy, the spaces that God needs me in. And I don't want to put myself in those other positions anymore. I don't want to fall back into what my flesh really wants me to do, because that's not what I want to do. I want what God has for me on the other side. And I have to be completely honest. Yesterday was my friend's birthday. So guys, we are back at day one, no drinking, because yesterday I did have a glass of wine, and then I did get, another complimentary wine from these men that were there. They bought us our drinks or whatever. But so I had 2 glasses of wine yesterday. I'm very proud of myself though, at the fact that throughout the day, I said no to drinking, even though other people were drinking, I wasn't. And I felt very proud of myself that I didn't feel inclined to do it, because I knew that that wasn't my intention. But at dinner, it did feel like a very celebratory toast type moment, and I did get a glass of wine for that, and then the other one wasn't on my doing, so I didn't want to waste it, right? But even with that though, I didn't feel over my limit. I didn't feel lit. I didn't feel drained or anything like that. I did feel the wine, obviously, but like it wasn't to drunkenness. So I don't feel bad about it. I do feel bad in the sense of like, I know that's not what I want to do right now. Like, I know God told me there's no alcohol, nothing at all. No wine, no beer, no nothing right now in this season of your life. So a part of me is very like, oh, I'm mad I did that. Like, oh, I'm mad that I had that moment. But another part of me is just like, God already knew you were going to do that for her birthday. Like, God already knew that. So, and it's already done. So now all you can do now is move forward. And he sees your intention, and he sees what you're trying to do. And that's what matters the most. I feel like if I were today though, after, yesterday I got through all of the difficult moments where it felt like, oh, maybe I should drink. Maybe I want to drink. And I didn't, because I knew that wasn't my intention, is to get lit or be lit anymore. And that only having that celebratory wine at dinner, I felt like, okay, that was enough. But it almost got me to a point where I wanted to do more afterwards. And that's where I'm like, I just need to go home. Yeah, it's time to go home. It's time to not put myself in a position where I feel like I'll drink more over the limit that I should be drinking, or I feel like I should be in a different place because this was like too chill, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, that's what I need to be. Like, I need to detach from that lifestyle, detach from anything that would make me feel like I'm outside of God's will. I don't want to do it. But I also don't want to get myself thinking that, oh, see, you can be disciplined. You were able to do only 2 glasses of wine and you were fine and all this. No. God didn't say discipline it. He said no. He said not right now. He said cut it out. Cut it. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm just cutting it out of my life altogether. And I don't know what the future holds, but I know for right now, God doesn't want me in that space. He doesn't want me in that level of, I don't know what the word is I'm looking for, but he just doesn't want me in that space. And I don't want to be in it either if God doesn't want it for me. But I'm just like really proud of myself that I chose to come home just now, because I could have stayed out and made more money door dashing, but like feeling that tug with myself to want to drink, I said that I need to go home and I need to get in my word. I need to go home and I need to spend time with God, because that's where my strength is going to come from. Me having that urge to want to download Be Okay and just talk to a random person, talk to a random man just so I can get some male attention for the moment. Why am I even tempting myself? Because right now I know I don't need to be talking to anyone romantically for a while until I'm able to really just heal, one, from the last situation, and to be able to focus on what God is doing in my life personally. Like, I gotta be where I gotta be before I can entertain or date or talk to anybody right now. And that's just what it has to be. So me having that urge is another thing I think is coming from my flesh, wanting to just entertain somebody I don't need to entertain, some random person I don't need to entertain and be involved with. It's just like, what's the point of that? Like, what does that lead to? Nothing. Flee from temptation. Don't try to fight it. Like, so I'm proud of myself for choosing to come home and choosing to spend time with God, because I think that's the only thing, I know that's the only thing that's going to get me through those temptations, get me through those moments of weakness. And I feel like I've done this before when it came to like weed, like when I was trying to stop smoking. It was very difficult, very, very difficult. But the thing that helped me the most is that I was determined and that I would be in praise. Like, I would be like, God, I'm just tired of this cycle. I'm tired of being like this. And I would call on God for help, and he helped me through it. So he can help me through anything. Like, he's going to help me through all of it. And I've done my way so many times. I'm tired of doing it my way. So I have to do it differently. I've never done this before though. Like, I've never chose like God to go read my Bible over downloading that app, or go read my Bible over just going to get a beer just to satisfy the moment or satisfy the urge that's coming over me. Like, I've never chosen that before. And I'm proud of myself for choosing it now. So I had to share that with you guys. Yes, we are back at day 1. Yes, it's very difficult. And no, I'm not going to fail this time. No, God's with me, and God is the only thing that's going to give me the strength to get through it. He's the only one that's going to be able to comfort me during those times of loneliness, or those times when I want some attention from a man, or whatever the case is. He's going to cover me and he's going to protect me. And I trust in him because I've sought him many a times before and he's answered. And I'm grateful that he's going to answer it again. So, if you ever fall or if you make a mistake, pick yourself back up the next day you wake up. If you wake up the next day, you have another opportunity to do what God told you to do the first time. You have another chance to do what he said to do again. So don't take that for granted. I feel I'm so grateful to even have woken up today, to be able to even have the opportunity to show God that I can do this. I can do this. I can live for you. I can surrender to you. Is it easy? No. Is it easy? Absolutely not. But what good in life is easy? What things that are good in life come easy? A lot of things don't. And I'm willing now to go through it, to get to the other side of what God has for me, because God has something great for me. I feel it. I know it. I just know it. It's just, he's already done so much great for me. And I'm just like, look at what could happen if I fully do what he asked me to do. Not half in, half out, not a little bit, not compromise, not modify. You can't modify what God tells you to do. You got to just do exactly what he said so that you can get exactly what he's calling for your life. So you can get exactly what he has for you, exactly the blessings that he wants to give to you. Like, he wants to make sure you can steward it well. He wants to make sure that you can handle it. He wants to make sure that you're ready for it. So listen to him. And that's what I'm going to do. So yeah, I just had to say that because, when I tell you I was struggling, I think I honestly feel even better just talking about it. Honestly, just talking about it out loud and speaking on the fact that I even struggled at all. But I'm here and I didn't fail is actually like, yeah, I'm excited. So I hope you're doing what you need to do for God and that you just choose him, because it's always a choice.
Calling my name, I hear you calling my name, calling me out of my shame. Take it away, you show me I'm not the same. Talk about how you reclaim me, holding me like I'm a baby.